Hey Friday crew, we are kicking off the new year learning about the basics of every number on the Enneagram. It's really easy to deep dive real far once you start learning about this stuff, but I'm just going to give you some quick hit basics, which is really helpful if you're trying to figure out your number or if you're trying to help somebody else figure out their number. So we're starting with 8 because if you look at the Enneagram diagram, 8 is at the very top, and that is because the 8 starts us off in the gut triad. There are 3 triads in the Enneagram. The gut triad, the people who lead with their gut, they do before they feel or think. There's the heart triad, those who feel before they think or do. And there's the head triad, those who think before they feel or do. And so the 8s, they start us off in the gut triad. Some nicknames for the 8 are the bulldozer, the advocate, the challenger, the teddy bear. They are the ones that you might hear somebody say, "Oh, she's a tough cookie, but once you get to know her, she's a lot better." Or he's pretty gruff, he's pretty firm, but once you get to know him, he's just a big, lovable, huggable teddy bear. Tough on the outside, gooey on the inside kind of thing. If you hear that kind of sentence, often you are encountering an Enneagram 8, and that is because their core motivation for everything they think, say, and do is avoiding weakness, avoiding vulnerability, having power, and having control. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they are power hungry. It just means that depending on the situation, whether it's, something small like their everyday life and parenting or in their relationships, if it's something larger like owning a business, if it's something even larger like being in government or running a really large organization, they really enjoy being at the top. They really enjoy being able to call the shots because they know they can. They are typically very confident, very direct, very quick decision makers, don't very often second guess themselves, which I am envious of, I gotta say. 8s are connected to 5s and 2s, with the 5 being their stress arrow and the 2 being their security arrow. To find out what that means, head to the blog. And their wings are 7 and 9. The wings are like personality crutches that we lean on when we're coming out of our dominant type. To find more about that, head to the blog. We're starting with 8s. Next week will be 9s, one of my very favorites, probably because some of my very favorite people in my own life are 9s. Any questions? Let me know. I'll see you next week. Happy Friday.